Wow, what a nice view of Pittsburgh. But how did I get up here? Welcome to Pittsburgh, located in western Pennsylvania. Back in January of 2024, I visited the Steel City for the first time, and I had a good time exploring some of the public transportation in this city. In our last video, we rode Pittsburgh's light rail system, but today we're riding something a little bit older. See, Pittsburgh is located in a very mountainous area, and even within the city itself, there are some steep hills. Over the years, there have been countless innovative solutions to help people go up, down, and through the mountains. One of these inventions is the funicular, or as they call them here, inclines. But this isn't a recent invention. The oldest incline in Pittsburgh also happens to be the oldest passenger funicular in the United States, the Monongahela Incline. So of course I wanted to ride that, but unfortunately due to some electrical repairs, the Mon Incline was closed when we were there. Dang it, I really wanted to ride this incline that was built in 1870. Oh well, guess I'll have to ride the incline that was built in 1877. Just a short walk away from the Monongahela Incline, there's the Duquesne Incline, named after the old French fort that was here in Pittsburgh before, the British took over. The Duquesne Incline also climbs the slopes of Mount Washington, just a little bit farther to the west than the Monongahela Incline. Once we've walked there, taking the route that I was later told is probably the worst way to get there as a pedestrian, oh well, we make it to the station. All we have to do now is cross the little pedestrian bridge over the busy street, and we'll be able to board the Duquesne Incline. So now seems as good a time as ever to introduce myself and my guests in today's video. Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new Trains Are Awesome video. I'm Tom, and it's my first time in Pittsburgh. A lot of people have encouraged me to come visit this place, and I have to say, you guys were right. This is an awesome city. Today we're going to ride the Duquesne Incline. I wanted to ride the Monongahela Incline, but unfortunately that is closed today. But the Duquesne Incline should be just as much fun, and I have a lot of great guests with me today. As always, Lindsay is here, my mom is accompanying us today, and who's everybody's favorite Pittsburgh local?
Classic. Wow. Classy Whale. The only time you'll ever see me on YouTube wearing contacts.
You look good.
Thank you.
Caleb, which as far as I know is his official legal name, runs the transit-themed YouTube channel Classy Whale. I'm super grateful that Caleb was able to make some time for me on this cold January morning to ride the Duquesne Incline. His channel is very informative and entertaining, and if you watch this video and you think, oh, I like seeing Tom and Caleb on screen together, hurry to his channel and subscribe, because very soon there's going to be a special Acela review on his channel featuring yours truly. Anyways, enough about our collaboration. Time to ride the Duquesne Incline. It just arrived. Fares on the incline cost $2.50 one way or $5 round trip, although children do get to ride for half the price.
You're supposed to gently slow down at the station, and if that part's not working, then you're going to want to carry passengers.
You probably don't want to get on it then.
I mean, this one doesn't have that feature either. It's manual control. It's kind of janky. It looks janky, yeah, it feels janky.
I have an Angel's Fight feels good.
Really?
This side over here, the far side.
Thank you.
Make a medium right, go through the glass door, go down 2 places there. Big gear down a 4
This was
Smells like Joey John's in here.
Right now, you're staring up a track that is 800 feet long, that's 244 meters, overcoming a height difference of 400 feet, that's 122 meters, meaning it has an angle of 30 degrees.
So what, are you guys tag teaming it so you film the
Yes. Yes, Trains Are Awesome is a family effort.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thanks for awesome.
Although technically this isn't a train, it's a funicular.
That's true.
So,
Which makes it more fun.
hey, this is a fun funicular.
We're gonna break the internet with this one. You know, it may seem like we're going very slow, but considering that this thing we're in is almost 150 years old, I really don't mind that. How long have you been doing this?
Oh, no.
What's that for?
54 years this year. I started when I was 15 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was all been part-time, but I had a full-time job with it. Yeah. You get up top, there's a little self-guided tour. You get downstairs a few steps, and you can see there on top of the big gear. There's a big wooden gear down there. We just changed out the nylon. There's a big gear and the cable system. You can see that all running down there.
Wow, oh, they'll love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So Tom here is making a YouTube video about the Duquesne Incline. What facts do you think you should include?
Included in the incline itself?
Yeah.
Well, it's 146-year-old technology, 1877 when it started. It was driven by steam up from 1877 to 1932. It was changed over to electricity. And you'll see that when you get downstairs. You'll be able to stand at that window right there. That's it. That's the steps that goes down.
So as we near the top behind the window, you can see a guy in the control room. The woman that we saw downstairs, her job was to collect fares, while up here they make sure that the systems are running correctly. And then inside the vehicle, we had somebody riding along with us who really was just a wealth of information and very friendly.
I'll show you where to get to that right here. Yeah. Okay.
We've made it to the top of the Duquesne Incline. It was about a 3-minute ride. Now up here there is a phenomenal museum with all the information you could possibly ever want about the incline. But equally as important, if not more important, there's also a souvenir gift shop. All right, let's see, what did you get?
We got ornament.
That's beautiful.
And a pin.
I love that. But remember that while we were riding the incline, the gentleman on board was telling us that we could go downstairs and take a look at the mechanics of the funicular. And honestly, I thought that this was the coolest part of the entire experience. So let's head downstairs and take a look.
Take that steps downstairs. There's another set of bifold doors. I'll go through those, and then you'll see it on top of all that.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
So it's not just a quick ride, you can actually see the very mechanics of the system, and everybody is very eager to show it to you. Now, the technical term for the inclines in Pittsburgh is a funicular. Funiculars are a type of cable-hauled railway, and they're different from, for example, the San Francisco cable car in a number of ways. The cable cars in San Francisco run on the street and can attach or detach to a perpetually moving cable, allowing for many vehicles on the same line.
Just like a piece of linen.
Funiculars, on the other hand, only have two vehicles that are both permanently attached to the same cable. When one goes up, the other goes down. The cables here on the Duquesne Incline used to be moved by steam power, but in 1932 it was converted to an electric system, which it is to this day. Now, there is some debate as to what the oldest funicular in the world is, but I believe it is the Reichszug in Salzburg, Austria. That is a freight-only funicular that first opened sometime between 1494 and 1504, which not only makes it the oldest funicular, but honestly the oldest railway in the world. It's really cool stuff. But 1877 is nothing to scoff at either, and I'm so glad that this has been preserved. The self-guided museum tour is a lot of fun and really makes the entire experience amazing. If you come to Pittsburgh, do not miss out on riding the inclines. Now let's take a quick look at the skyline from the observation deck, and then we'll head back down.
This is the best place to get some good action shots.
That's what we did with the Angels flight too. We went up on the observation deck, got some good shots.
Yeah, it's similar but different. It really reminds me of it.
I know, except that one's neon orange and this one's red.
This one's way taller.
Yeah. That one I'm like, okay, I could walk by it, but this I'm like, I could not walk by it.
I have walked it, and it's hard.
I don't envy you.
I missed the incline shuttle bus by like a minute. And they only run every half hour.
Hopefully it's not many of
Going back inside.
Yeah.
You just shared big news with me. What's your big news?
Big news?
You have an incline fact.
I mean, I have bigger news. I just got engaged. Anyway, sorry. So, incline fact. The builders of the inclines were married. The original incline, the Monongahela Incline, which is currently closed today, was built by a man named John Andrus. And he trained his daughter, Carrie Andrus, to be an engineer. She was one of America's first female civil engineers. I guess John was a little bit more woke than a lot of people at the time.
All right, I'm gonna sit on this side this time.
Incline fact continued. Harry was one of the main engineers on the incline project. People would come from miles around just to watch her work because it was such a novelty to see a female civil engineer at work. Mr. Endress also had an assistant named Samuel Deisher. And maybe some chemistry happened during the construction of the Monongahela Incline because a couple years after it was opened, Samuel and Carrie got married. Carrie then retired from civil engineering to raise a family, and Samuel built this incline, the Duquesne Incline. So even though most of Pittsburgh's inclines are now deceased, the two that remain are his and hers. And you can watch a full video about that on my channel, Classy Whale.
Definitely check that out.
You can find a more comprehensive retelling of the story by visiting the Classy Whale YouTube channel and clicking on the video, The Hidden Love Story Behind Pittsburgh's Inclines. I found it a fascinating, charming video. One of my favorites that Caleb has made. And then we made it back to the bottom of the Duquesne Incline. One exciting experience and one romantic story richer than when we went up. And now it's time to take the bus back to downtown. Well, the bus stop here is on a busy street and almost completely hidden from the bus driver's view, so you have to press a button to let the driver know that you'd like to be picked up. Wow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today. This is the last of the Pittsburgh content for now. I cannot wait to come back. A big thanks to Caleb for showing me around the incline. Go check out his channel, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Trains Are Awesome as well. We'll see you next time.